Greetings, programs. Young Napoleon here with another update. No, the campaign hasn't petered out, at least not yet. Rather, I tried to record episode 6 during a thunderstorm. You can probably guess what happened. In my defense, the storm wasn't supposed to roll in for another hour or so, but it got here early and, long story short, the video is lost. So no, you haven't accidentally skipped episode 6, I just done goofed up. The episode consisted of going to war with Mexico for the core territories, the Texas cores that Mexico owns at the start of the game. I parked the army in Shreveport while the U.S. did all the work as planned. I was able to add Chihuahua as a war goal, so the U.S. did win the war. We got a lot of population and a lot of taxes, and then the episode ended with the war ending. I may still try to restore the episode for posterity's sake, but I didn't want to make y'all wait on that. So instead, here's episode 7, picking up after the war, and I hope you enjoy it. Greetings, programs. I'm Young Napoleon, and I want to welcome you to episode 7 of my inaugural Let's Play series, Redux Part 3. We're doing another Texas run through Victoria 2 with no mods and all of the DLC. In the last episode, we finished the war. Well, the United States finished the war for us. We got some land from Mexico, notably some precious metal. Ooh, Mafia, what's going on here? Factory output -5. That's interesting. Oh, crime fighting. I wonder if I need to up my administration. Yeah, we'll do that here in a second. So that was all that happened last episode. We finished off all that happened. We finished off the war, acquired some territory, including our cores in El Paso and Laredo. And then we took Chihuahua from Mexico. In today's episode, hopefully we'll get around to it. We're going to start another war with Mexico with the aim of acquiring Durango. We want to get some of that, and I just hit the A key to open up the RGO mode, map mode. We want to get some more of this precious metals, and we're going to cut Mexico off from half. If we can get around to abusing the U.S. for a third war after that, I think the next one we're going to go for is Nuevo Leon, so that we can pick up some more, what's this word I'm looking for? Coal. Pick up some more coal. As far as technologies go, right now we're working on realism. I think once that's done, we're going to start, we might pick up railroads and then start doing a lot of the farming and mining. Farming and mining techs. So yeah, let's unpause, get this thing going, back into the political map mode. No decisions to make right now. What was I going to... Oh yeah, going to go over here to the budget. We're only down to 77%, especially now that I've got the 80% might have been close to enough with the small population before, but definitely not now. So we're going to crank this up to 100 for now. And then we're going to see, yeah, look at that, education all the way up to 100%. Yeah, weren't we around the 40s, I think, before we took this territory from Mexico. So we're definitely going to crank that back up. We're still trying to manipulate our way into the nationalist party so we can keep the jingoism, but get the protectionism. Although I don't know if we need that quite so much anymore now that we've got the territory over here. All right, I don't like the laissez-faire. I want to control what factories I build. So we'll keep shooting for that. And hopefully something interesting will happen today. So let's crank the speed up a little bit. Upper house has been assembled. We're losing in both of these and going with the reactionaries. I think that's what I want. I think that, well, that's just the house. That's not necessarily the people, but yeah. I also, now that I've got the budget for it, I think I want to try and crank this up a bit. Let's go with 75. It's a nice even number. And see if we can't start working towards getting enough of a soldier population to actually build an army. Because we're not going to be able to depend on the U.S. forever, I don't think. Although, how I'm going to take land from Mexico once the U.S. has allied and or sphered them. I don't know. But at the very least, if I want to try and take some land from the CSA, and for some reason I am hell-bent on doing that. I just want to backdoor Louisiana so bad. Just because I can. I want to see if I can and what happens. So we're going to try for that. And if I am going to do that, I think, given my experience in the second run, I am going to need a sizable army. The scandalous slander ends. I'll crank it down. Oh, it's paused. Lover exposed. I guess we caught him with his pants down. All pops in Chihuahua. More in favor of free press. Or liberals in Chihuahua gain militancy and consciousness. Yeah, we're definitely going to go with I like free press anyway. So we're going to go with that because they've got a sizable population out here, and well, their militancy is not bad. But I don't want to risk fomenting any rebellion out there. So we're unpaused. Let's look at movements. We've still just got the suffrage movement right now. Don't know where this is, or if it's just across the board. But the next time I get to make a decision, I'll need to go with universal weighted voting. So yeah, crank the speed back up. Should we hit ludicrous speed? Shall we go to plaid? Why not? We're just waiting on stuff to fire off now. We've still only got one national focus. Some shared prestige. Take that out. We drop down to 20. Because we're not getting any factories. I think, where's the... I know the production. I think this is where, yeah, this is where I see any factories that I have. Oh, we got a project. Someone wants to build a fertilizer factory. Okay, we've got another upper house, a new year, autosave. Thank you very much. It looks like it needs a bunch more iron, cement, and machine parts. Baden goes bankrupt. Claims they owe us nothing. We must use our military might to safeguard our investors. Casus belli on Baden. Romanticist art. No more shared prestige. Okay. I have no idea where Baden is, and I don't know how to find it. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. So, what were we looking? We were just looking at the budget, right? No, I was looking at... Yes, I was looking at this. I want to see fertilizer requires... What does fertilizer take to build? Fertilizer factory. I mean, what is the prestige gain? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead. Before we do that, I'm paused. I don't want to lose my train of thought here to... That's cement. Industrial goods. Let's see. Is it an industrial good? It is an industrial good. It looks like needs sulfur to produce fertilizer. Okay, good. Okay, so that is a factory that I can make. And they want to build it in Texas. Okay, so I guess the factories don't get built in provinces; they get built in states. Okay, that makes sense. So they want to build in Texas, which is good. That's where I've got the sulfur, so I believe that should help with the output there. Now I can't invest in the project because I'm laissez-faire. So, and I've got 0 investors, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. But that's kind of cool to know that that's what's going on. Technology, positivism. Yeah, my education is down there. I think the budget's doing okay, so I don't necessarily need the mining and farming just yet. I think I am going to go for the positivism, just to get that education boost. And we'll go back to ludicrous speed. Close window, thank you. Because, yeah, we're only at 23.4, and I do want to get that up. Shared prestige, nice. 16, oh my gosh, y'all, we are in We are a second-rate nation. Oh, no, we're not. Short-lived. Dred Scott. Oh, wow, this is firing very early. Dadgum, we are not going to get the chance to pick off Louisiana, I don't think. I wonder what would happen if the Civil War fired while the U.S. was involved in a war with Mexico. That could be very interesting, although that might make things go poorly for us. We probably don't want that to happen. 1848 and Dred Scott is happening already. I think the final moments of, is it James Brown? That's when things are about to kick off. Consciousness is going up. Militancy is pretty low. Got a bunch of suppression points, so that's good to keep those in my back pocket, I guess. Producing our top 5. What is this? Domestic produced goods are metal, cattle, wine, furniture, and coal. We got another house rearrangement. Reporting the elections have started. Oh, we're getting close to 1850. I gotta remember that. What's the... Head back over to diplomacy. Wars, Mexico, January 4th. Okay. So, again, I'm probably not going to do much myself in this war. Goodness gracious, do I take the chance? Yeah, and I won't try for any extra territory, and I'll just back out and let them do all the work. Okay, it automatically pauses. To war by Jingo. All pops become more in favor of jingoism. See, I click this every time, and still nobody wants jingoism. I don't understand. But... And then my pacifists get more militant, so whatever. Okay, unpause. Yeah, so we're not going to worry about... Okay, already paused. We're not going to worry about increasing the budget for my army in time for the war to start, because, again, we're not going to be doing much fighting. Debate on citizenship and residency. They all want residency. All my voters want full citizenship. I'll have to do a little research and see if full citizenship, like, is there an assimilation mechanic in this game, or does everybody stay whatever they started as? Yeah, so we'll go with that. Because nobody wants residency, so nobody's going to get militant. Major technology research, we got positivism. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause you while because it's getting close to 1850. I don't want to blow by the start of my war date again. Functionalism is more education. Yeah, we're going to go straight down the education right now, I think. Although, oh no, wait, I said I wanted to get the railroad, didn't I? Yeah, let's get the railroad started, and then we'll come back to education. Elections currently going on. Ooh, look at that fly up. Let's see. Now, the Nationalist Party wants moralism. So we are going to shoot for... I want to give... Either if I can't get moralism, then I want to minimize the damage to something else. So we'll go with faith must be protected in politics. Let's see, what do we have? Whig Party is now the new ruling party. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the Nationalists. That's unfortunate, because that's gonna slow down. The Whigs are anti-military, so that's going to slow down my war justification process, and that is not good if we're getting this close to the American Civil War. All right, September, October. Are we at ludicrous speed? Yeah, we're at ludicrous speed. Still doing good in the money. We're still in the green. In the monies. Pause that. Allows railroad. All right, we got our technology. Let's hop back over to where was it? Culture. Yeah, let's get the education efficiency started back up. And then hopefully we'll start seeing some railroads popping up. Okay, January 1st. The liberals and okay, that's nice. So let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the January 4th, so just 4 days. Okay, so now let's find Mexico. M is higher than T. Mexico. Let's see. So if I get caught, I think it'll add 11 infamy. Oh, if I get caught, I'm not going to be able to risk adding a war goal with the CSA. I just stretched back. I don't know if y'all were able to hear that. If I get caught, yeah, I think this is the safer route anyways, so we're definitely going to justify war. But if we get caught, we can kiss our dreams of backdooring Louisiana goodbye. Justify war, acquire state. 500 days. Yeah, when I've got jingoism, it's like 305. So that's over a year to justify. And that means the sooner we get caught, the less this will have ticked down. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunate, but we're going to proceed. So yeah, I won't kick off until 1851. We're just going to hope. Look at that already. Good gravy. Okay, well, at least it's going to go on for a while, so this will have a chance to drop, but it's only going down by 0.10 per day. It's not too bad. Oh, goodness. And acquisition speed, yuck. North German Federation, anarcho-liberals. Okay, I don't know what that means. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Not really. Never be too afraid to ask. Better to... Wait, no. I don't know. But never be afraid to ask. Because the sooner you ask, the less time you spend in ignorance. And that's always good. Liberty shines. Hard work and toil. Do I want the prestige? Or do I want the research points? The prestige would be nice, but given my low literacy rate, I think I'm going to go with the higher amount. I want the research points. Yeah. Let's see. Just waiting. We are now in 1850, almost in 1851. They're coming right for us. There we go. All right, go ahead and pause. The upper house has been reassembled. We got some reactionaries. Oh, the anarcho-liberals are taking hold. Let's see. Suffrage movement. They're not terribly... What's the word? They're not terribly radicalized. But I want to look at my war justification here. 119 days. So that rounds up to 120. Divide that by 30. Is 4 months. So January, February, March, April. Looks like the end of April, early May. We should be able to declare war. And we just got to hope that the Civil War, that the U.S. holds together for a little bit longer. Okay, crank this down a little bit so that we don't just blow by. They're coming right for us. Okay, that should be kicking off even sooner then, which is exactly what we want. Oh, this is not shared prestige. Okay. Let's see. Any day now. Any day now. There we go. Okay. Now, part of me is tempted to ask for Mexico. That would be really cool to get that. Who's got a core? Oh, Desiree. In the Californian Republic. So, that would be really nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. What kind of RGOs do they have here? Is this fruit? 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 Precious metal. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this war kicked off, and then we'll call it there for the day. So, Mexico, declare war, acquire state, Durango. Acquire Durango from Mexico. Okay, so we are going to send these guys over to Shreveport to hang out. And let the US do all of the work for us again. But this is where I'm going to call it for the day. Guys, thanks for sticking with me on this third run through the compilation video earlier in the week and the little bit of a hiccup I had with the previous episode thanks to the weather. Yes, overwrite that. Thanks for sticking with me through all that. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game proceeds. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to do all that YouTube stuff. I would take it as a kindness. Always remember, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and I hope we all learned something today. And I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, y'all.